year's national sales meeting. She had stage 4 breast cancer. At that time, she was told that she may not live to see Christmas. At that meeting, she was kind enough to share her story, her expectations, and her dreams with all of us.
I am 41 years old, and I have cancer. I have stage 4 breast cancer metastasized to my lungs, to be exact. If we wanted to be more specific, I would tell you I have triple-negative breast cancer. Really, it's a frustrating disease because my only option is chemotherapy. If ever you wake up one morning and say, should I really go to work today? I want you to think of me standing here and saying yes, because you are making such a difference. As a matter of fact, you are the difference between life and death for some of us. And I want to thank the Astellas group for their generosity to groups like Susan G. Komen and other groups, and the amazing research work that's coming down the pipeline, and not just cancer, but in all other diseases that affect so many of us. Keep doing what you're doing.
So, in spite of the time frame that her physicians told her, right after last year's meeting, right after, she said to us she'd love to come back to this year's national sales meeting. So, ladies and gentlemen, today her dream has come true. Please welcome back Maura Bivens.
When I got my diagnosis, the statistics told me I had 7.7 months to live. The doctors told me I had 12 months, and right now I am going on 17 months. Thank you. And despite all your support and all your prayers, thank you so much. I did not have a miraculous healing. My cancer did pop up twice. I had 2 other spots in my lungs since I last saw you. The first tumor came up in August. And this time, my doctor said to me, let's try a different approach. Instead of treating it with chemotherapy like we had been doing, there is something down the pipeline. Why don't we try treating the tumor with a very specific beam of radiation? And this was a little scary for me, because this was the difference between treating my cancer systematically and try to prevent it from growing, or we could treat it very locally and try to eradicate it. Well, the decision to do it wasn't all that hard, because a long time ago, I completely surrendered my health to God. What I had started doing is praying that God would guide my doctors to find the right treatment for me and for my specific cancer. And so we did the cyberknife, and it worked. By September, the tumor was gone, and I was tumor-free all the way from September to March. And the side effects were minimal. I was able to live my life how I wanted to live it. And then in March, another tumor popped up. And this time I was more excited to try the cyber treatment again. And the recovery was a little bit rougher. And so I will know that for next time too. But I was still leading a full life. In September, I had volunteered at the school, and I had signed up to do more than my share of the carpool, and I was walking the boys to school every morning, thinking, well, I don't know how long I can do this. Well, let me tell you, last week school ended and it was getting old. Never thought that that would happen. So what is my diagnosis right now? I still have stage 4 breast cancer metastasized to my lungs, tumor-free. Thank you. But that's for now. That's right now. Every 6 weeks we check, and next week is my scan, and we don't know what we're going to find. We take it 6 weeks to 6 weeks. But I would like to clear up a misconception. A lot of people think that the reason I am doing so well right now is because of a positive attitude and an unwillingness to accept my disease. And that's not entirely true, I hate to say. I understand my disease. I know how it works, and I know how it normally goes. Last year, when I stood in front of you and I told you all my great goals I had for the year, I really didn't believe I was going to do it. I never thought I'd have the strength to accomplish those. I stood in front of you last June and told you as soon as I was strong enough, I was going to go back to the karate studio and work on my 2nd-degree black belt, and no, I didn't really believe it. But by July, I did get my strength back. And I felt like I really should be true to my word. I told you guys, and thanks to your support and your prayers, I went back to the karate studio, and in October, I got my 2nd-degree black belt. I really don't think anybody was more surprised than me. But what is my prognosis? Has it changed? No, it has not. The thing about outliving your life expectancy is that it really shows that my time is in God's hands, and we don't know. As my doctor always tells me every time I ask her, she said, well, nobody has a crystal ball. But has my view on life changed since last year? Yes, very much so. I am not going to stand in front of you and tell you I'm going to work on my 3rd-degree black belt. I'm going to go for it. I am going to tell you how grateful I am that I am in the studio working out and taking classes with my kids. It was amazing to be there for Hunter's kindergarten graduation. I got to see my 2nd graders play, and I was there the entire year participating in my daughter's 1st year of middle school, navigating her through all that drama. And most of all, I celebrated my 15th year wedding anniversary with my husband. Those are my victories. Those are my personal victories that mean a lot to me. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart that Astellas provides options in a lot of areas, that people with diseases that really prevent them from living life the way they want to. Now we have options to really, really live the life that we have. And I hope that you know how much you're sharing in our victories, no matter how small they may look or how huge they really are. So thank you so much for all you do. Please keep on doing what you're doing. Thank you. God bless you all.
This is why we exist. We exist because of Maura. And as you know, that one of her goals last year was to receive her 2nd-degree black belt. And we want to let you know that we view you as part of our family. And we have a special gift for you to remember today, but also as a reminder of your goal. We'd last year. So, well, token of our thanks. Why don't you go ahead and open it?
Oh.